Hey gang, Carl White here, and I'm here for your quick hit. Uh, One of the things that I'm known for is running one of the most successful mortgage branches in the nation, right? It's a very, very, very high volume shop. And I've got a little bit of an unfair advantage that I'm going to share with you. My unfair advantage is I travel around the country and visit loan officers and branch managers and companies like real often. And I learned so much when I do it. It'd be one thing to pick up the phone and talk to them. I'm just telling you, it's night and day difference when I actually go and visit them and see what they're doing. It's not about like talking to them per se, like the loan officer or the branch manager or the owner of the company. That's not where I get my best stuff. Where I get my best stuff, my most ideas, is talking to the people on their team, right? Talking to their loan partner, their production partner, their loan coordinator, their processor, right? Because what I do is I look at these other top companies or top branches or top loan officers, and I look to see the team that they've surrounded themselves with. I look at the personality of the individual that's helping them, right? Their assistants and processors and loan partners. And then when I see a real winner, I go, okay, that's what a world class processor looks like. And when I say looks like, you know what I mean, like how they talk and act and their philosophy and their demeanor. Are they a world class loan partner? How do they talk? What's their attitude? Right? Attitude's more is huge. Once I see that, then I come back to my own area and I duplicate that person in my area because now I know who I'm looking for. It'd be like if 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 I'm trying to tell a blind person how to paint or draw a lion that they've never seen before, it probably helps a whole lot if they've actually seen a lion, right? They can paint a better picture of it. If you're just doing it based upon somebody's description and you've never ever seen one before, it's going to probably look like some weird creature. In fact, if you look at some of the old medieval paintings of lions, they look like, I call them devil dogs. They look horrible. They don't look anything like a lion's because they've never seen one before. It was just being described to them. So don't go by what people, the description of people of what they're doing. Go to their office, see what they're doing, see their processes, see their systems, and see their people. It's a huge thing. So, and I'm going to do a random act of coolness. If you would like to get hooked up with some of these top loan officers and top branch managers working for various companies around the country, I'm in contact with a large amount of them, and I'll share with you some of the people that I've gone out and visit, and you can go visit those same people too. No cost. This is just a random act of coolness that you contact us and tell us what you're, like where you are and kind of like what you're doing, how things are going and what does your team look like. And I'll help pair you up with somebody that you go out and go see what they're doing. You go, well, wait a minute, Carl, why would they do that? Well, they would do it because somebody did it for them. That's how we roll around here, right? That's how our organization works. When I say the organization, the mortgage marketing animals, is we help people and then those people go help people. And that's how this is done. And they don't have this scarcity mindedness of if I show you, then I've got less. We know that the more we share, the more we have, and it's that abundance mentality, and they'll share it with you. This is likely the most profitable thing you'll ever do in your mortgage business is go visit a top office and see what their team is doing and look at the people that's working in there, and then you come back to your shop and look. Now you know what they look like. Hire somebody in your area that's like that person. You follow me? That's the one. If I said, Carl, what's the one secret sauce for top producers? That's it. That's it. And I spend a lot of time going around different offices. It's probably the single this other than getting on my knees every morning and thanking the good Lord above, the single biggest thing I do in my business is go meet with other loan officers and branch managers, and I'd like to share that with you. So there's a link on this page. If you just click on that link, I'll have somebody in my office get a little information like what are you working on, what's going on, and we'll pair you up with somebody that's more than happy to show you exactly what they're doing. But when you go, don't spend a whole bunch of time talking with the loan officer or the branch manager. I want you to spend time looking at the team, right? The team and the processes. That's where the real money is. So be one of the. So we don't. This is not a takeaway thing, but obviously we don't have contacts to do this with 1,000 loan officers. So this is going to be definitely a first come first serve. Again, there's no charge for this. Put your credit card in your wallet. Nobody's trying to sell you anything. Just a random act of coolness. So don't hesitate. Reach out. Get it on your calendar. We'll hook you up with somebody, and then I'd love to hear how it worked for you. And then what I'm going to ask in return is someday I might have somebody that want to fly out to, go out to your office and see what you're doing. And that's how this all works. So don't delay on this one. Probably the biggest deal ever I've shared with you. Click on the link. We'll get you hooked up, and I look forward to hearing what you learn from it.